We're live, we're live, we're live. Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, what is up? This is Livy Igwe coming live from London. If you guys are watching me on a replay, drop me a hashtag style. Y'all know the drill. I help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media and to earn at the same time. So if that is you and you're looking to earn an extra 500 to 1,000 pounds, or you're looking to earn an extra 300, that's really up to you. Drop hashtag hybrid. This is the real deal. Okay, so we haven't been live for a couple of days. One of the reasons my voice is still not there, but it's still there without being there. So I just had to slow it down on the voices. But it's cool to see you guys. Michelle, comment tu vas, Micheline? Kiara, Sasha, that's kind of cool. The OGs are here. We also have, Clarisse, ça fait longtemps. So today I'm going to be talking about the sexiest thing in a woman. Now, I don't want you to think that, men against women, whatever. No. This is just simply men know their role, women know their role, but I just want you as a woman to be more confident. And in order for you to be confident, it comes down to what are you loving within yourself? What is it that you're like, okay, this is me, this is what I love, and this is who I stand for, right? I don't want to make it overly complicated, but I want to make it clear, secure, make sense, okay? So we have 3 points. 3 points for you guys. The sexiest thing in a woman. We're going to go over confidence. We're going to go over energy and purpose and being driven. I know 3 things, like the 3 little mice, 3 things that just you guys can embody. And if I can do it, so can you. Okay, so let's jump into the first one, the confidence. The confidence comes when you promise to yourself what you say you're going to do. I know I always repeat that. Olivia, you're kind of boring, but what gets repeated gets remembered, okay? I couldn't be able to do 60 kilos clean and jerk, if you guys know what that is. If not, just Google it, cross it. Then it's a simple movement of doing the same thing, like brushing your teeth the same way, right? By putting on makeup, your face, doing the same thing on and on and on. Now, when it comes to becoming sexier, it's not about, ooh, she's better than me. No. The sexy is just I own who I am, and I'm okay that I don't need any external validation. I don't need any external validation from a man to tell me that I don't look good. I look good. I just don't look good for you. And that's okay. There's a different kind of level of assertiveness. And I know probably you're like, oh, I could never say that to a man. I can say the damn thing I want. You ain't stopping me and saying what I want. I don't want you to know. Now, not everybody is straightforward, but that is me. What will that be for you? So no validation. You have to know how to present yourself. Who are you showing up to this world? I help the multicultural, the multi-ethnic. I help the ones that are wanting to earn an extra income. I help the ones that are tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I help the ones that feel frustrated living in a country that they thought was their own country, but feels like a stranger in their own country. Right? So how am I present? I'm present in working out this morning. I'm present in going live with you guys. I'm present in the fact that I'm just me. I'm present in the fact that I have red hair on one side and blonde on the other. I'm present in the fact that I'm okay if you don't want to hang out with me. But I'm also okay if you do. I'm also okay in setting boundaries. I don't go out with everyone. I go out for the ones that hey, there's a conversation. There's something we can build. There's something that energetically it feels good. Right? So present yourself. Who are you? What do you represent? What are your values? What are your core things that I stand up for me? Who are you listening to? I listen to worship music. I listen to music that floats my soul, that elevates. I listen to, Jim Rohn, to Tony Robbins, to Bob Proctor. I listen to people that will elevate me, right? Fraser Brooks on network marketing, Daniel G in terms of sales. I listen to what I need to listen to elevate my state. I don't need any external validation because I love who I am. One of the reasons I work out every single day at CrossFit is because one, it's just for my mental game to get better, to fall in love with the process, even though I don't like it. It doesn't feel right. I feel sometimes my voice is not there. I still go. Sunday, I still went, right? Absolutely. No external validation is needed to love oneself. Love that, Kiara, right? So number 2, in that number 1, no external validation. And the last one in that bracket of confidence is promising to yourself what you say you're going to do. I promise to myself what I say I'm going to do. What have you promised? Sometimes my promise may be a little bit delayed, When I have, for example, I have an assignment that literally I'm thinking right now that I should have given out for a customer and I haven't given it up because I just don't know if it fits out right. But I am aware that I have to be excited by the things that I promise that I'm going to do. Now, there may be a delay, but that does not matter. Hey, Makisha, love, how are you? Right? The confidence is not something, it's like Wi-Fi. Confidence is not something that you can like pick up and just like, it's an armor suit. No, confidence is the energy, just like you don't see the internet, but you feel it. When I enter a room, when I enter going into the gym, I expect results. I was talking to a friend because we were talking over, relationships and stuff. And, he's in a relationships and absolutely loves his man, etc. And he was like, just thank you so much for listening to, what I was going through. I just needed like a sounding board. And I was like, dude, I hear what you're saying. I've been through relationships. I feel like I could write a book on relationships at this point with what I've been through. But his thing was he just wanted to be listened. How does that come through? And sometimes confidence to just have you just stand out. Good morning, my love. I'm doing well. I just lost a bit of my voice. It's coming back, but then I know exactly why it's off because there's things that I'm not dealing with, but that's another subject for another one. But I told him, like, for me, I still believe in love. I still believe that love will sweep me up in some way, shape, or form. And I know hopelessly in love that I'll fall in love with a soulmate. I know like it's confidence. It's probably called like assertiveness or I don't even know that's a word. I don't even know what I was trying to say. Hey, Clark. But I just believe in potential. I would rather be optimistic about life than not at all. And that's probably where my confidence comes. Call it delusional, call it crazy, call it whatever. But I love unconditionally. I will love you to the moon and back. I was hurt before, but I'll still get back up and fall in love again. And I know some of y'all, you've been hurt. You should hold on that pain. Dude, I don't want cancer in my body. So I'm not going to hold that in my body. Just so you guys know, you hold all the emotions that you hold. Now, we could go into another subject onto another time with like cancer cells and stuff. But all the emotions that one keeps in, that one goes through, I love, right? It holds on to emotions. I got a mother that's in not in science, but she's a therapist. She's a midwife. She knows what emotions are. I'm not about to have anything on my body. Cancel those words. So I prefer fueling it with love. Agreed. Love is the only way. And I know confidence, we've been just taught to like marshmallow our feelings, to hold them down. Don't talk about what you love. Don't talk about things. No, I talk about what I want. I'm expecting in my next relationship that the person will love me unconditionally and that we're going to have kids and we're going to get married and that's it. Like that is for me. Call it crazy. But what is it in your life? What do you want? What are you speaking in the next like 4 months? Just like the team that we're building. I believe that the team that we're building is the multicultural, the multi-ethnic. I believe that we're changing lives. I believe that every person that is trying the product is feeling a transformation within them. I believe that the person that is joining the team, that they see the extra cash flow so they can also inspire their generation to whatever. Makisha's really good at speaking her words. But Steve, to Kiara, to Clara, to Michaela, like you guys are speaking words. Your words have so much power. I don't speak death over anybody. Cancel those words. I just don't want it. I will speak life and I will continue on doing it. That is the confidence of being just completely like, I see that. Some of y'all don't know, but every time I take a picture of that billboard in Piccadilly Circus, you best believe the brand Olivia Igwe will be on that board. And I've spoken it so many times. Every time I go there, I speak it. Now, what will it be exactly? I can't tell you. So you're going to have to see when you get there. But I believe. It only is crazy until it happens. It only is crazy until it gets. Now, do you have to do the work? Absolutely. That's why I'm saying the sexiest thing in a woman. Now I say woman because I'm a woman. I can't speak for men. I'm not a man. Okay. Right. I can't speak. But what I speak for as a woman is that we can turn situations. We're so good at being empathetic, but at understanding that just driven on just numbers and doing things. The second love is the second part of being the sexiest. You got the confidence, right? You got the second half is the energy of living in your purpose. Clara, Makisha, Sasha, Mikael, Michelle, are you guys living in your purpose? Now, when I say living in your purpose, are you maybe getting there? What is the purpose that is fueling? When I say, are we getting there? Are we getting close to it? Can you feel it? Can you smell it? Can you smell, for example, if we took like a box of lemons, can you put it and smell it just here? Can you smell the aroma of the lemons? Can you smell the aroma of the energy of living in your purpose? I just got somebody that ordered. If you guys don't know, I sell premium nutritional supplements, right? And so my friend has tried it for a month and she's like, okay, I want to keep on doing, but I wanted it like, do you have like a cheaper price that I could get it at? And I was like, yeah, there's two different options. Either you can become a business partner or whatever, or you can just become a customer and you get 10%, right? Anyways, she put her order through and then we had a bit of an issue, right? Now the issue in some other people would be like, oh my goodness, like I have to deal with this issue, whatever. And I was like, no, it's not a big deal. It's just like you hear the information, then you apply. I just had to reassure her on a couple of things. And so I was telling her, so my thing was taking action on me not knowing exactly what it was, but sending an email to headquarters to understand why the payment didn't go through straight away. Or was it like, there's just a couple of questions that we had, right? I'm living in my purpose because I'm serving. Now, I get excited to be a problem solver, right? Honestly, having a business is just problem solving. Every day is going to be something different. You have to override your emotions. Now, I love that stuff. Not everybody loves that stuff. I was talking to the other day to a friend, Angela. She doesn't like that stuff. She's like, I prefer having a 9 to 5. I don't like being an entrepreneur isn't sexy in my opinion. And that's okay. Please don't get me wrong. We don't need all for you guys to be like Olivia, like entrepreneurship. Please, you guys don't have to be, okay? Like, it's already intense having like Olivia's, okay? We don't need more than that. We also need like a balance in between. But the energy of living in your purpose, when you know that what you have to offer is so good, it overrides the people that will block you. It overrides the people that will say no to your product. It overrides the people that, are naysayers or whatever. It overrides everything because you know that you're serving the right people. That's what I want you guys to understand, is that if you can fuel within you the energy of, okay, I love you, cool, but how can I live in my purpose? Well, what is it that you like doing? What is it that you would do and even you wouldn't get paid for? And I still want you to get paid, okay? But I don't want you to think of like, no, I'm not getting paid. No. What would you do if you didn't have a paycheck attached, but you could continue doing what you're doing? What would it be to serve? Right? Gladys, what would that be? I don't know what that would be. For me, I love just the network marketing basis is just because like it's attached to selling products. And then from that, then you can fuel your dream, right? Then you can fuel what I'm doing with network marketing is so I can get a cash flow. Once that cash flow goes in, then I can also build some other businesses. But initially I love serving. I love teaching. Right? That's one of the reasons I love doing it is because you're attached to my goodness, but you're attached by just being on an auto ship, on a membership, right? And then we build you or you don't want to build. That's really up to you, right? That is me. But what is that to you, Makisha? What is that to you, Clara? What is that to you, Sasha? What is that to you, Michelle? What is that to you, Michaela? What is that to you, Clara? Everybody's different, right? That's why everybody's pockets of joy is completely different. The fact that I didn't have a voice the other day, I didn't have to go live. But I still decided because I wanted to document to also tell you guys that sometimes pockets of joys just come in like that, right? Last thing that I want to leave you with. So before I jump into the driven part, it's the energy of living in your purpose. You will actually understand how your energy flows. When it touches like 12 o'clock, my energy shoots up because I'm really productive. That's when I know that I'm really good. I know in the morning I can be a little bit slow, but once I hit that 12 o'clock, I'm boom. I'm like on a fireworks. I'm really good at what I'm doing because you become self-aware of when your energy spikes up and when it flows, right? Sometimes in the evening, depending on my energy, I will also be able to spike up. Sometimes I won't be able. It depends. Right? It depends of like the energy, the cycle, the conversation that I've had. That's why I tend to go always live at 12:12, regardless if it's convenient for some of y'all, for some of y'all not, doesn't matter. You can watch me on a replay, but I do me first. I put the mask of Achian first on me. What are you doing that fuels you? Right? Some of y'all will probably prefer working out in the evening. Do that. I just don't like working out in the evening because I prefer in the morning. In the morning, I've set my mindset right. And I'm like, okay, let's get it done. But what will that be for you? Right? My morning is just sharp. I get it done. I'm out of the way. Boom, I can start. Now I could still put in a workout in the evening if we had to, but I'm not as motivated. I'm not as like hungry. Does that make sense? Plus means I have to wash more of my clothes, right? There's enough clothes. Like I literally today I worked out. It's just be super hard. I had like in our gym floor, like CrossFit is not that clean, which is fine, because everybody works out and people work out in the morning and I work out from 8 to 9. That, like my whole body was like dirty. I'm like, oh, really? Do I really have to do this? Right. But like it doesn't matter. That's what it is. Okay. Last thing I will leave you with, which is the driven part, is the ambition, the thing that elevates you. I really realized that a woman that is sexy or is attractive or makes other people attractive is I don't need one external validation. But number two, I'm an action taker, right? What are you, Makishan, as an action taker? What are you, Gladys, as an action taker? What are you, Clara, as an action taker? What are you, Michelle, as an action taker? Like, what is it that when you hear automatically it's done? Boom. The issue that we had with my girlfriend this morning, it's already dealt with. It was dealt with within minutes because we just got into action. Okay, we had an issue on the payment. This was what it was. Do we know when the payment is happening? Okay, boom, sent the email. 5 minutes later, the email was sent back. This is what you get in the email. Like, we're action takers. If you want to be sexy, it's just taking the action. Hey, Sarah, it's just being, hey, this is what it is. This is what it isn't. And it's okay. I will honestly say I don't have all the answers. One of them, for example, I always say I'm a promoter for the brand, but I don't know like the ingredients of the products. I couldn't care less. Like I already had my mother scanned it. It looks good. It feels good on me. One of the girls was saying, does one of the products just make me like a little bit more gassy? I mean, this is a little of the conversation that we have, right? And I was like, honestly, I don't know. Couldn't tell you, but you know what? I'll ask my mom because she's an expert in it, and that's it. Asked my mom. My mom was like, yeah. Actually, the power cocktail to drink in the morning will actually work with your intestines and like your bowels. So you may be a little bit more gassier, and that's normal. I was like, yeah, okay. I didn't know that about mom. Okay, so I told her, I voice noted her. I was like, this is how it is, right? I don't have all the answers, but what I will do is I'll be honest with you and tell you I don't have it all, but I will check because I don't want to be the expert. Now I'm an expert in styling. I'm an expert in branding. I'm an expert in showing you up on social media and branding you. I can do that. That for sure. I can do that. If we're the right people, perfect. But if I don't know, I don't know. I'm not an expert, for example, in kids. I don't have any kids. I mean, I did have 2, but that was an abortion. So that's a little bit different, but whatever. That's another subject for another time. Hey, Adam, right? So the driven part is one, when you build the confidence, and number two, which is a really one that I absolutely love, is I will elevate women. I will elevate anybody that's around me. I don't care if your background. I don't care if I don't really know you. I met Camila. Next week we have a confidence, 5 ways to hack to build your confidence. Camila is she was a makeup artist and a hairstylist, and she is now a high performance speaker for other people. We're gonna have a talk next week on it. Do I really know her? Yes, but like, is she in the same industry as me? Not really, but I'm elevating her. I'm just pushing her to say, hey, look, she's awesome what she does. We have to jump onto a call. Like, I'm all about sharing. I don't have anything that I want to hide. I'm not a gatekeeper. I don't gatekeep things. I will be honest with you, right? And I think that just unleashes something that is sexy because you're like, oh, she's not gatekeeping. She's not hiding anything. I mean, there's some things probably I'm not going to share on social, right? As much as I am on social, I won't share everything on social, but I will share like what is needed. For you guys, like confidence, I'll tell you guys, for me, it's been CrossFit. For me, it's been my supplements. I'm not hiding against it. And I'm not hiding about the fact that it's a network marketing company. You know what I mean? When you don't hide things anymore, like it unleashes something. Oh, she's not like, this is the product, you got to get it. But I'm not going to show you the name until you slide in my DMs. I'm over this. You guys can go and check the product. Like, you guys know the name. You guys know where it is. You guys have already checked the website. I'm not hiding. I don't have anything to hide. And I think that when you become vulnerable in the fact, and this is the last point, in who you are, it just unleashes. Like, I'm going to be okay with you guys saying that, yes, my heart was broken when my relationship ended up 8 years ago. Last year, for 8 years. It hurts. It's painful. I'm still going through the fact that still going through a heartache moments. Our anniversary of like those 9 years would have been a few weeks ago. One of the reasons why my back hurted. One of the reasons that I was so tense, but I still showed up in the gym. I still worked out. I still pushed through because I'm like, my mind is not going to override this, right? You push through the things that are hard, but that gets you better into being the better version of you. It's not convenient when it hurts. It's not convenient when you thought the team that you had built was awesome, but it crumbled because of a rotten apple. And so everything crumbled away. So you have to rebuild it again. Okay, that's fine. Let's rebuild it. Sometimes you have to rebuild to rebuild to rebuild. Okay, guys, I love you. I appreciate you. Remember to be you do. The world does not dictate who you are, but you dictate the world. If you guys don't know, I help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media to earn also at the same time. So if that is you, #hybrid. But hopefully you guys have this tool for being confident. Next week on Monday at 7 p.m., we'll be live on Instagram with Camille on how to build confidence. I'm really excited. It's going to be about 30 minutes to 45. I'll leave it on the replay. Hopefully I'll be able to put it also on YouTube so you guys can also watch it if you guys don't have Instagram. I know some of y'all don't have, but I love you. I appreciate you. Talk to you guys later.